Congratulations to the San Antonio Spurs, man. Godly, I didn't see this coming. I didn't think they were going to sweep the Memphis Grizzlies, but great game plan by the Spurs. Man, Tony Parker is just unbelievable, man. And this team is looks like a team of destiny. And hey, the Spurs in the odd years, 99, what was it, 09, 03, 05, and 07, I think they won the championship. And it seems like they go to the finals all the time, but man, they haven't been there in 6 years. And I can't believe it's been that long. So hey, congratulations to the Spurs, the Grizzlies, with a training camp under their belt, with Tayshaun Prince and stuff like that. That was a big trade, with Rudy Gay and stuff like that in the middle of the season. For them to go this far, with losing basically their best player, hey, you got to tip your hats off to them. But the Spurs had an excellent game plan. They got a lot inside with Splitter and Duncan and them boys. So, man, I wanted to see a couple of more games from them. But, hey, the better team won this series, and congratulations to the Spurs. Congratulations to the Heat for beating the Pacers. Oh, wait, the Heat lost. Oh, my goodness, it's 2-2, folks. And let me tell you something, man. This don't mean nothing. The Heat is going to win this in 6. I don't think it's going to go 7. But hey, who knows? The NBA needs some revenue, so they might go 7. I don't know. But with the Spurs sweeping them boys over there in the West, and there's only going to be a few games on every couple of days now because there's no Western Conference Finals now. But hey, Game 3 was a great performance by LeBron. He was just on the block. He had an unbelievable performance down there, and supporting cast, guys like Wade and Bosh played good. And then this game here, Game 4, because every game in the playoffs, especially in the Western Conference, they have their own imprint on it. Every game is different, and they weren't letting LeBron James go inside a lot. And the referees, man, that was a long game, wasn't it, man? With all the freaking replays and the fouls and. It was crazy. A lot of weird, strange things going on in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals. So, congratulations to the Pacers. Roy Hibbert came to play. Obviously, Stevenson came to play. That boy played his butt off. But, it's either feast or famine with him, man. Because he's a wild card. That's for sure. He's not really a guy that's consistent. You can depend on him. When he's good, he's good. But, hey, just remember, when he's bad too. So, and, Paul George actually showed up and played this game, too. And Dwayne Wade, he wasn't his normal self. He's still hurt and stuff. And then when LeBron James got fouled out, Dwayne Wade, he couldn't get it done. They're already down by 4 and stuff like that. And all the replays and all the stuff going on. So, it was crazy. So, I'm looking forward to Game 5. I'm picking the Heat. Still to win this series, and I think they're going to win big in Game 5 down there in Miami. Now, I want to talk about a couple things that's going on in the YouTube community. First of all, let me talk about my boy DaHalfTruth, 341.5. Now, you know him. He's been going off on Blitz for a while. Now he's been going at me and stuff like that, which is he ain't no competition for me. Y'all know that. And but now he's got a new challenger. And a guy named Lamond Gardner. Now his name is Lamond, Lamond, but you know the half truth. He's got to spin it, and he calls him Lamont, and he calls him Lamont because he calls him, basically he's making fun of him, calling him Lamont Sanford from Sanford and Son. And you look at his pictures. Let me tell you something, man. The half truth, that is a funny dude, man. Just go to his videos. And just look at his when you go to his channel, look at his videos. Just look at the what they call the thumbnail pictures. Oh my God, them things be so funny, man. Just look at the pictures and read the words on it. I swear, man, some of the pictures really looks like he's got the people saying what he's saying in the captions. It's so funny. But anyway, Lamond Gardner. He's a young man. He's also from Georgia, too. I see you, Lamond Gardner. Shout out to you, man. He seems like a real nice kid. And what I mean by kid, you look like you're in your 20s. So, and he's been going after, he's been not going after, but he's been going back and forth with DaHalfTruth in comments and stuff. And now he's basically, he's been saying for a couple of weeks now that he's going to make a video debunking the half-truth, basically hating on LeBron James. And he made a pretty good video today. So, go check out Lamond Gardner's channel. And how you do that is you go to the Half-Truth channel and you'll see, he's got a picture, he's got a video of a picture of Lamont Sanford up there. And then, you go on that video and there'll be a link to his channel and you'll see a great video basically challenging the half-truth to a, friendly, nice discussion and a debate without cursing and screaming at people and, all that stuff like the Cartoonist be doing. And I'm going to get into him in a minute. But, the half-truth, I can't wait to hear how he spins this, how LeBron lost the game for him. I guess he's going to say, oh, he fouled out because he was scared, or he's not a leader, and he's a choker, or whatever. He's going to spin it like a top. But it's funny, man. The dude is relentless. It's so funny to see a guy hate on the best player in the league that's going to keep winning championship after championship, and he's still going to say he's a Scottie Pippen. He can't, he's not a leader. He can't take over the game in the clutch. He's just going to keep going at this dude until the cows come home. You know what I'm saying? And for those of y'all that think that, I'm going to get into these people on my channel that think the half-truth can get with me in the debate. Listen, man, let me explain something to you. And I've said this before. The half-truth is my homeboy. I like him, you know what I'm saying? But he knows it. I know it, and y'all know it. That if me and him sat down for a debate, it wouldn't be pretty, man. We might not be friends after that, you know what I'm saying? But because the half truth is funny. He's like a comedian, man. You know what I'm saying? And for those of y'all out there just getting butt hurt by everything he says and stuff like that, look, it's YouTube and it's entertainment. That's why I don't get all mad and stuff like that. Like the Cartoonist and his little flunkies and stuff. And let me get into that. I made a comment about the Cartoonist and stuff being basically like a dictator and things like that. And he's been doing this for years. This guy he likes to control things. And what I mean by the Cartoonist, you know who I'm talking about, aka the critical thinker, aka Bill O'Reilly of YouTube Sports, aka whatever you want to call him. This dude is funny. And people always say, man, why are you always talking about that dude, man? Because it's fun. And he's funny. And there's people that want to hear it. I do YouTube for entertainment. I'm not just going to sit up here and be boring and talk about sports. It's like the yin and the yang thing. He's like the opposite of me. He's just, the guy's funny. But anyways, that video I was telling you guys about where he basically announced that he was unblocking people. Look, he'll probably delete the comment after I say this, but because he listens to my videos. Look at the comments underneath that video about him unblocking people. Pause it and look what I'm saying. Okay, all these people just praising him and just kissing his butt and oh thanks man and da-da. I'm sitting there, I'm in the wonder. It's either one or two things. Either these people are real like, I don't want to call anybody dumb or stupid or nothing like that. Y'all got to be some, either that or two. I think he's got a bunch of fake accounts and just having people. I mean, there's no way somebody praises somebody that much for unblocking you. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the worst part. The worst part is read his comments. He made a comment, and I couldn't make this up if I tried, folks. He made a comment saying, in a nutshell, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't have it in front of me. He basically said, don't ask certain type of questions in the comment section. Put it in my inbox. So he's telling people how to ask him questions. And basically what he's saying is if you disagree with him in a video, that you are undermining him. Okay? The man said he is getting undermined if you disagree with him. Oh boy, and this is why we mess with this guy, man. This guy is the most sensitive dictator guy I've ever seen, man. He's telling people how to leave messages, what questions not to ask, what don't ask. And if you disagree with him, basically leave it in the inbox. And basically saying you're undermining me for disagreeing with you about a damn YouTube video. Man, Oh my gosh, man. If this man ain't no dictator, I don't know what is, man. And then the thing about his comments, he says, oh, you know, I don't got time to respond to comments. Doesn't it take longer? Think about this. If somebody disagrees, I got people all the time, folks, calling me an idiot. You're stupid, NBA Jerry. This, that. Especially when I say LeBron is better than Jordan. And by the way, he's better than Jordan to me. He's not the greatest. You know, Jordan's the greatest. But the best player I've ever seen is LeBron James. And I'm not just saying that to get Bruce mad, like some of y'all thinking. You know who I'm talking about. And, you know, he says the reason why he does the comment thing about the, I get in the comments. He basically says, I don't have time to respond to every comment. Of course you don't. So don't respond to them. Ain't nobody telling you have to respond to them. I don't. You know, you just read them and go about your business. You know, that's what I do. I don't take none of this stuff personally. Why? Because it's only YouTube. Now, I'm not making fun of anybody's passion. If you're passionate about, because I read a comment, somebody saying, well, he's passionate, this, that, and the third. Listen, be passionate. I don't, you know, you want to be passionate about YouTube, whatever you're passionate about, be passionate about it. You know, but don't talk down on people while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like, oh, were you talking down on somebody right now, NBA Jerry? But, man, it's just fun, man. All I do is just, you see my videos ain't all high tech or nothing. I just, you know, I got a little recorder, hit the record button and you know, and go at it. So, hey, like I said, man, YouTube is for entertainment. And some of y'all want to hear it, some of y'all don't. But hey, I'm not no NBA expert. I don't get paid to break down the games and write down every single play that happens every quarter. You know, honestly, I don't have time for that. That's not my passion. I'm not making fun of him for doing that or anybody that does that, but that's just not me. I got things to learn and money to make and people to see and do things with. And hey, you know, and so do you. But what I don't like about his channel and what he does is how he talks down on people and how he you know, how he treats people. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to stand up for the people that you know, been bullied by him and got blocked by him. Because look, the Cartoonist has unblocked people. He basically set y'all free, you know, for being blocked. But I guarantee you this: disagree with him again and see what happens. You'll get blocked again, and y'all know it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know it. So let me know what you guys think about the about the Heat, the Pacers. Make sure to check out Lamond Gardner's channel. Like I said, go to the Half Truth channel. You'll see a picture of Lamont Sanford up there, and you go to Lamond Gardner's channel. Shout out to him. Shout out to the Half Truth, and also shout out to the Dictator, Bill O'Reilly, the Cartoonist / the Hypocrite. All right, let me know what you guys think about the conference finals. Peace.